Well, over the last few days, we've seen big jumps in all the defense stocks. In fact, a lot of them have actually doubled this year itself. Let's see whether other companies are benefiting from this or not as well. On our radar today is Mishra Dhatu Nigam. After it bagged an order worth nearly 185 crore rupees. SK Jha, who's the chairman and managing director of the company, now joins us to tell us more. Thanks a lot, Mr. Jha, for joining in. We remember Mishra Dhatu was earlier a company, which was known to supply to ISRO majorly. Can you tell us your current order book? What's the size right now? And what's the breakup now from space, defense and others?
First of all, I'll tell you that space business is still with us. And space is around, it has come to around 40 to 45% range. But the defense orders have picked up. Because in the recent past, you must have seen that a lot of acquisition of the defense equipments has started, and all coming from mostly domestic sectors.
Okay. So
because of the emphasis on indigenization, the defense orders are picking up.
Okay.
So today we have around almost 50% coming from the defense side.
Okay.
And rest around 10%.
All right. Hi, Mr. Jha. Good to speak to you after a while. So you're saying 50% of your order book is from defense, or is it of the current revenues of order
defense,
book?
when I say defense means defense and aerospace both.
Defense and aerospace is 50%, and around 40 to 45% is ISRO.
Correct.
That's of your current order book. And your current order book, as I read it, is around 1,550 crore rupees, right?
Yeah.
All right. So how much of that gets executed in this year? Could you give us a sense on that front? And also, you all have been talking about this plate mill that was to be commissioned, or it is already commissioned. There will be cost savings. So can you quantify that and how much you save in this year?
Plate mill already commissioned, and whatever we used to outsource for rolling of our special steels, that is margin steel, to outside, now we are doing in-house. So there we have the substantial saving around 6 to 7 crores per annum, minimum will be saving that. And when I say 6 to 7 crores means it is total net savings after removing our cost of operation and all. In addition to that, this plate mill we are also using for the armored steel. The armored steel we are using for our Rohtak facility, where you might have you might have got the information that that plant also started working.
Right. And
recently we have also flagged almost 15 armored vehicles to J&K police.
All right. No, and, Mr. Jha, I just want to get one thing clear. This plate mill that is already commissioned, you're saying 6 to 7 crores per annum? Or is it per, I thought the number was larger.
For one type of product, but in addition to that, we are also making the armored steel. Armor also, we have the business of around 150 crores business is there for this year already we have received.
Okay.
And we are having many more to come now in the coming future. In addition to that, we are also exporting some nickel-based alloys. We have got export order, first export order we have received. And that we are also again rolling from this mill and supplying to going to the Germany, and other export orders also are expected once we supply this batch.
Right. And what about your overall execution this year of the 1,500 crores order that you have? How much gets executed this year?
This year we are targeting a growth of around 20% from the last year, and last year it is coming around 1,100 crores.
Okay.
It will be the order execution this year.
Okay, and you have commissioned, this plate mill. You're also talking about the Rohtak facility that's got commissioned. So there could be some cost savings. Could you tell us what is the steady state margins you're looking at? And also your working capital days, that's always been stretched. Maybe that's the nature of the business. But what are the current working capital days? And, the last time we chatted a few quarters ago, the management told us that you're looking to bring that down. So what level can you bring that down to? Two parts. One is margins, and then the second part is the working capital days.
Working capital days, still it is on the higher side for our company, because we are serving the niche segment of the industry. And there the processing time is more. So this year we were not able to do much, but I am sure from the next year onwards, that because already we have 6 months is over almost. So I see that next year onwards it will be reduced. because the many orders which we are getting now for the export and all, the turnover time is very less. In fact, we have to supply within 1 month, 2 months like that. So if that volume is increasing, definitely we'll have this numbers will be coming.
Give us numbers, Mr. Jha. What is your current working capital days? What does it come down to? And also steady state margins going ahead. What should it look like?
Margin will remain same, but the number of days, whatever I think we have reported earlier, I am not having the exact figure with me, will remain almost same for this year also.
Working capital days, back in the day, you saw numbers go as high as about 300 plus as well. So I was just wondering how much low will they come to?
No, that 300 days was basically mainly for some of the unique product, but then we have average around mostly 180 days to 200 days max.
Okay, and it will go down to about say 130, 140. Is that what you're targeting?
Right now, we are planning to first go from, let's say, 200 to around 180, 150 in that range.
And what about margins? You said it will remain same. For the first quarter, your margins were around 29%. So is that what you're referring to? 28 to 30%? Should we be working with that broad range?
Yeah, it will remain. It will remain in the same range.
28 to 30%, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Because the major volume is again the niche segments only.
So
we are expecting that.
So 1100 crore revenue this year with 28 to 30% margins. You are believing that maybe from next year on, your working capital days will be anywhere between 150 to 200 odd crores. 50% of your current order book is from the defense itself. Talking about defense, we understand that there was a big opportunity in bulletproof jackets. Have you, begun supplying? Are you, what's the kind of size, potential order size that you can get, and by when?
That requirements are still to be frozen by the armed forces, but we are also eagerly waiting for their requirements to come. And once the requirement is there, we definitely are going to participate. But the numbers, there are limitations in the production quantity right now. But I am sure that with our, by the time the requirements will be coming, maybe it will come in the last quarter.
Okay.
We will be also improving our production.
But as of now, nothing.
No, as of already we have one order from, we have received from Air Force of around 42 crores.
Okay.
We are executing that. It is a very one of its kind in nature.
Okay.
This is the first time we are being made in India.
All right.
So at the appropriate time, I will inform that when we will be completing.
Mr. Jha, very quickly, have you heard anything about further divestment or an OFS on the company? The government still holds around 75% in the company. Very quickly.
Yeah, there is a plan to have 10% divestment plan is there for our company.
In this year?
Yeah, it is planned. It was offering, but it has been, Deepam is working on that.
Okay.
So let's see when it will come.
So an OFS is in
today we are having 74% is the government share and 26% in the public.
Okay, got it. Thanks so much for joining in, Mr. Jha, and giving us that. So we'll wait for that OFS. As you're saying, 10% could be the potential divestment that will take place in this year. Good speaking to you.